Hey guys, I'm 13 here. I'm on Hello Kitty. See? Hello Kitty? Can you guys see? I don't know. Can you see? If you're wondering what happened to her, I just I gave it to the shop to fix something, and then I just left it there because I have like multiple motorcycles, so getting it back wasn't like high on my list of things to do. So I just kind of left it at the shop and said fix it at your own rate, and I left it there for like a solid month or something, or longer, like 6 weeks, and then I went back to get it, and I'm like, did you guys fix it? And the guy's like, and the guy said to me, and I quote, oh yeah, well there was nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing wrong with it? He's like, yeah, I took it for a test ride and ran fine, so I didn't really know what you wanted. And I'm like, well, I told you what I wanted. I wanted you to fix the electric starter. Does the electric starter work? Well, let's check and see. Turn the key on, push the electric starter, absolutely nothing happens. Because it has a kickstart as well, so I'm guessing he tried the electric starter, it didn't work, so he tried the Kickstarter, it worked, and then he rode it around, and oh, it rides fine. So then I'm like, I gave it to you for 6 fucking weeks, and you couldn't fix one little thing. And then, so then I left it there for, I don't know, maybe another 2 or 3 months or something, and then I went to get it one time, and the boss is like, oh, it's been sitting down there for so long, it probably won't start. Because he's like, here, because I need to borrow a bike. I was leaving another bike there to get fixed, and I'm like, well, I got another bike here, I'll just ride that home. And he's like, oh, well, that probably won't start, and look, it's been sitting there for like months now, so here, just take this other bike. And I'm like, yeah, but okay. So then I borrowed one of his bikes, and then a couple of months went by, you know, and then I was dropping off another bike to get fixed, and I'm like, how about I take the Kitty now? And he's like, yeah, but it won't start. And I'm like, so what? It's gonna just sit there for fucking ever? I'm like, well, get it to start. Go do something, you know, give it to me, baby, all night long. So, yeah, they got it started. It took them a while, and now it's running. It's a 2-stroke. And for those of you that don't know, 2-strokes are awesome. They're also illegal in a lot of places, including Taiwan. In Taiwan, this thing is a frickin' like antique now, collector's item maybe. They became 2-strokes became illegal to sell new ones, like to sell a new 2-stroke. It became illegal to sell, like to import, export new ones years ago. I guess import. And then like that was about, I don't know, maybe 5 years back or something. So for the last 5 or whatever, however many years, you can't buy a 2-stroke anymore. And then very recently, in the last few months, they made it illegal for you to sell or buy second-hand ones. Which means that I have this Hello Kitty 2-stroke scooter for the rest of my life, pretty much, because it's illegal for me to sell it to anyone. I have to own it until I junk it. So yeah. And I'm not usually one for junking motorcycles or scooters, not, you know, especially when they're so cheap to fix, like 2-strokes. I was trying to get the back tire to squeal the other day, and I couldn't get it to do it, but I just got it just then. So yeah, it ran really rough when he first got it started. I was riding with it, and it had like just no power. It had a top speed of like 45 kilometers an hour. And the Hello Kitty scooter is actually modified. So it's I guess its stock top speed would be, because it's a 50cc, which is really small, would only be about 70 kilometers an hour, maybe. Yeah, around 70. But this one's been modified, so it'll do about 90, and it'll do it like that. It'll just, its acceleration from 0 to 70 is as quick as anything else that I own, when it's running well. But, because the engine, it's got like it's like the tiniest, slightest thing there is possible. And then it's got a 50cc engine normally, but we stopped 100 in here. And then it's a 100cc 2-stroke, and a 2-stroke, I'm generalizing here and maybe exaggerating a little, but a 2-stroke gives you twice as much power for the size of the engine. What I mean by that is most vehicles, like everything that we can see here, is a 4-stroke, and a 2-stroke, like a 100cc 2-stroke, will give you as much power as a 200cc 4-stroke. So in some ways, it's kind of like having a 100cc engine crammed into a tiny little 50cc frame. Oh, no, sorry. like a 200cc, but that would be insane. So I'm exaggerating a bit, but it really does seem that way, because like I used to own a 250cc two-stroke racing bike, and that thing, it would keep up with 600cc bikes no problem, up to a certain speed. Two strokes have a lot of acceleration, but then they don't have top speed. But yeah, and I guess that's comparable, because this thing will keep up with a 150cc scooter up to about 60 or 70. You know, so like a 200cc four-stroke, yeah, in acceleration terms, it would be comparable. Yep. So yeah, so that's Hello Kitty. We haven't seen her in a while. But I need to go I'm having fun on it. It's a whole different, that's the thing, you know, like I haven't ridden this thing in like a half a year, and when I ride it, I'm just a smile on my face, man. It's fun because it's so small and so light. Like it's a whole different, if all you've ever ridden is large motorcycles, then you literally, you don't know what you're missing out on by never having ridden a light, quick scooter, especially one that'll do like 0 to the speed limit quicker than most other things. Anyways, that's it. For those of you that are wondering where Hello Kitty is, she's still alive. I was gonna say alive and well, but she's not so well. She should, when I gun the gas, she should just fly. Like she's like scarily fast normally, but she's pretty out of it right now. She seems to be getting better though. The more I ride her, the better. I think it could be the oil. We had to swap out the gas because the gas had gone bad, and I'm not sure how it works with two-stroke oil, but maybe the two-stroke oil has gone bad as well. So maybe maybe I just need to put some fresh oil in there and then just run it for a bit. That's my guess, because it seems the more I use it, the quicker it gets. So, and my God, what is this car doing? My God, what is he doing? Is he drunk? Well, honk at them. Honk at that car. Fucking drunk or what, huh? Oh, I totally forgot the camera was on. I'm like mumbling to myself. I'm like, are you fucking drunk or what, cunt? And then I'm like, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so two strokes actually rock. The favorite bike that I've ever owned / ridden in my life probably is a 250 two-stroke, and I used to have a 150 two-stroke NSR, Honda NSR, and that was right up there for fun factor as well. Like, great bikes.